So I recently bought this damaged, broken BMW M2 from a car auction.
And on the day that I picked it up, which was July 2024, I started it for the first time at the auction yard.
Straight away the drivetrain lights come on, but again, I didn't know that.
This wasn't mentioned in the listing, but all of the external damage was.
And when I say the word damage, it's got a bit of body damage here. The wheels ain't in a very good state either. In fact, that one's got a big chunk out of it. There's a bit of cream under the cap. Could just be condensation, could be a head gasket. And the reason why the bonnet's currently up is because you jump in it, press the start button, nothing happens. So it needs a new battery. But when you do eventually start this car, it's got a whole list of lights and problems and faults showing on the dash. The biggest one being the drivetrain light.
I tried to get a refund for the car, but the auction house simply said that because the drivetrain light wasn't on at the point of inspection, the car was advertised and sold in the condition it was in when it was inspected.
But all that aside, this car needs saving because it's a massive spec car. You can see straight away it's got a sunroof, it's lowered a little bit. I say it's lowered, could have broken suspension. We'll find that out in this video as well. It's got Harman kardon, heated seats, just a really nice spec car. And even the mileage, this car is so worthy of saving. So in this video, we're going to be getting all the bodywork done, we're going to be getting the wheels sorted, we're going to get it through an MOT. I'm saying this sounds optimistic right now, but we are going to get it all done. We're going to get the engine issues sorted, we'll get them looked at, and at the end of the video, we're going to conclude the cost of all of these problems. And then we're going to get it on Planet of Dreams, and one of you lucky people is going to win it, potentially for free. Now, all that's left to do is we need to get this car cleaned on a truck and get it to VRS in Northampton. We're back with another broken car. This one's an interesting story though. Yeah. It is a bit of it's a pain. Obviously, it's always good to have a project car on the channel. Problems are always good.
It's only a bit of cosmetic when you bought it, supposedly, wasn't it? But now it looks like it's got an eccentric shaft problem.
Is that what the problem is? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's got the
drivetrain light. That's basically what's come on.
Basic eccentric shaft is jammed, which is normally the motor and it's worn on the teeth. There's like a half moon cog.
Yeah.
And they're really common that they wear and then they jam, or they can go out of sync.
Yeah.
But you can hear it tapping on the top of the engine, so it's more than likely going to be that. Oh, but it needs a rock cover off to check that. Obviously, I had a major battery problem. The FEM module had about 50 faults in it, so we've replaced them. We tried charging the battery and it's absolutely wrecked, so it's just knackered. So we put a brand new battery in it. That's got rid of the majority of the problems with the car. Sometimes BMWs have Vanos faults and eccentric shaft, all that to do with the battery.
Yep.
But because obviously there's a tappy noise at the top, I'm guessing that's going to come back once it tries to move. I've just had a very quick look and replaced the battery so we could actually talk on video about certain things.
Yeah, to sort of take a view on the problem. So
you've obviously a tyre pressure thing, but there's a chunk out of the wheel, isn't there? So.
Yeah, the wheels and tyres definitely need looking at. I just wanted to get all the mechanical stuff first done. I like to do the mechanical stuff first with any car.
There's no point in putting a new wheel on it if the engine's scrapped.
Exactly. Exactly what I was about to say. So even though it needs a bit of body work, there's no point in making it look good until we know that engine's good. So the engine's good, it's just going to need a bit of work. It's annoying. It is annoying, but it's going to make, well, this video here, we're going to get this car prepped up, fixed up, looking good, get all the body work done, get the wheels done, and make it the nice car that it should be by the end of this video. It's going to be a lovely thing. I did notice it as well. I don't know if you spotted this. I know I've deliberately told you not to look over the car yet because I wanted to just get the car here and do everything from fresh. There was a diff light on. Oh, yes, another fault. We have another fault. Rear axle diff lock limited. I know I haven't mentioned that.
Battery related.
Probably battery related. Okay, that's good. So the majority of the faults that it had, so you've put a battery on it and that has cured a lot of the problems.
Yeah, so anything that's electronic, because the battery had 5 volts in it and like 0 amps, so it's an 80 amp hour battery, so it needs a fair bit, one of these cars, to run all the Vanos. It'll turn things off. So if your battery's low, like stuff like ABS won't work properly, electronic diff won't work properly, gearbox. Yeah. If you've got an M3 or an M4 with a lithium-ion battery in there and the battery's low, when you'll put it in drive, the car normally cuts out.
Yeah,
because
I've seen that before.
It'll cut out and then it won't restart. You have to wait. And then it will restart, and then you have to sit there and hold the revs up till the alternator puts enough life in the battery. So when it draws, when you put it in gear, the gearbox draws current and amps. It'll allow it to go in gear and then drive, and then it will be okay. And it'll drive bit pants for the first bit, and then it seems to drive all right.
Yeah, charging up.
We had so many cars coming that need a battery because they're 800-900 quid. People won't buy it.
Yeah.
So they just, and they're, something wrong with my car, and it's like, we just need a battery, mate.
So first thing first, in any case, or most cases,
they've got the wrong battery in the car, yeah. So a lot of the time, the cars have got so many consumer units on it now. The battery's really important. It's like if you'll probably know, you must have bought a Q7 or an A8 or something with a 48 volt battery in it.
Yeah.
Just had an alternator go on it.
Yeah.
And they're like £2,500 to fix.
big money, yeah.
Yeah. And it's horrendous.
So the alternator's all right on this one though, yeah?
Yeah, it's all charging okay. So, like the engine bay, there's all the aluminium's a bit corroded around everywhere. So it's just been, you can tell it's been sat.
It's been probably sat now, like, well, 6 months.
It's rained a lot last year, so if it's been sat somewhere and it's rained a lot, you get that corrosion because the rain bounces off the floor, and then you get the moisture up in the engine bay.
Yeah,
you know.
But again, all this stuff we can get tidied up, get looked at,
It's fine.
deal with it all, and I'll just leave it with you then. I'll leave it with you. Come back in probably be a few weeks because I know what these problems turn into.
I'll take the rough cover off, and then we'll have a look at the shaft.
Sound.
And if it needs a shaft, we have all the tools here to do it. So, I mean, there's a YouTube video on our channel on doing it. It's one of those. So,
Sound.
It's not an issue.
Cool. All right, then. I'll leave it with you.
I'm going to start that car now.
Yeah, they're going to start.
Quick,
They're going to start making noise out the back, aren't they?
Yeah.
We'll cut this bit here, and I'll be back shortly to everyone on camera.
Yeah.
With hopefully
Fixed M2.
We then fast forward to the month of May, this time at the all-new VRS Leicester.
We're here today for two reasons. One, to talk about the M2, but two, for Will to show us around his new unit. It's looking good, Will, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? We took kind of possession of it July-ish last year.
Yes, it's nearly been a year now, isn't it?
It has, yeah. And then we opened January, so
yeah,
and then we just kind of worked from there.
So you've completely revamped the whole unit. What's the motive? Like, there's obviously a lot of Porsches there. I know that some of you guys have got a Porsche background, is that right?
Yeah, so Connor has worked with us, but he's also a bronze Porsche tech and was at Porsche Leicester before he came here to this unit.
Yeah.
Joe is a Porsche silver tech. And then Joe Hyam is an all-rounder.
So although obviously VRS is known as performance tuning German sort of specialist, in Leicester, because you can see there's a lot of Porsches here. I say a lot, there's a good few Porsches here.
Yeah.
You've got these two older ones here that look like they're like resto mods. They're like,
that one's like a backwardsy mod. So they're both, that's an 86, that's an 84, both the same engine style model, except one's a Targa, one's a hardtop, but that's been made to look older.
Oh,
so that's been made to look 70s. So
it's even got the wing mirror delete, isn't it? Is that
correct? Yeah. No, it's made to look like
look older than it actually is.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice. It's got the old style mirror and the same owner. The same person owns both.
Oh, right. So
this guy who owns these. I just got to say something. He's an incredible guy. He does events called ultra events, but he's 40 million quid he's done for charity. So
that is amazing. That deserves a round. I'm going to do a one-man round.
Money, yeah.
That's amazing.
But he's an amazing guy as well.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what? You'd love him. He's like really positive and stuff like that as well. And he's been through some stuff, but
he's still doing good. He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing really well for himself.
But doing good for the world as well.
Yeah, no, he is, yeah. And he loves his Porsches.
Your sort of target audience as such is Porsche.
Yeah, just the same as what we normally do. We wanted somewhere where people would be prepared to leave their Porsche. So like Northampton, it's a difficult unit. It's difficult to park everywhere. I wouldn't leave my Porsche there if I owned a nice Porsche. Here, it's totally different. There's no passing trade, as in like people driving past. Nothing's going to get damaged. There's a big unit inside. We're not pulling cars in and out all the time. Yeah. So it's a better place. And I'm happier here having this type of car in here because it's not going to get hurt.
More spacious. Yeah. Like you say, you ain't got the road out the front. Is that a dyno room?
That is the dyno room, yeah. It's currently under construction. And we're waiting for the dyno to be built with a link. So it will do all the intelligent four-drive Porsches and stuff. So it's linked front and rear rollers, whereas the other one isn't. But we're having the other one linked as well. So the dyno will go in the hole, same like Northampton. It's actually a slightly bigger room, and it'll have a bigger fan at the back out the top, and it goes up through there. And then the computers will be in the wall.
Nice.
With a screen, so you won't have having it stick out. We've thought about it more and more. And then all the electric stuff's going to come through from the back, so we haven't got wires down. So because we've done it in Northampton twice now, we had it above floor, then below.
Yeah.
Now we're doing it how we want to do it here. You've got a fire exit in the back, things like that. So
fair play. So you're going to be doing everything that you do in Northampton. You're going to be doing all that here. Obviously, you've got Northampton available to you anyway. So if there's anything you can't do there, it can be done there, and vice versa. But it's going to be fully self-sufficient. It's got its own team, reception as well, which is done the same way as the other reception. Got a lot of ad group stuff here as well, which is standard for you.
Yeah, we did like the toolboxes. There's another one coming. We're just waiting. They're out of stock at the minute, so we're waiting for another one to go behind there, and then another one over there. So that'll be the toolboxes
see
in
both sides.
So it looks a bit neater, and then we want to put like the lift ramps for storage.
Oh, okay.
We want to put a triple one of those there.
They're good.
So we can have more cars stored there for customers, things like that. So
amazing.
That's it, really.
What a lovely unit, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is. It's really such a nice unit. Yeah. So on the subject of big bills,
yeah,
we've got the M2, which is still looking unloved. It's covered in dust. We wanted to bring it here because I wanted to get it in your new workshop, obviously. On the plus side, have you drove it here from
Connor drove it from Northampton.
So how is the car now? Have you fixed it?
Car's good now. When we got it from you, we had obviously the battery was knackered. There was various things. We thought it had an eccentric shaft fault.
Because that's how I left it. Yeah, you said you could.
I thought that's what it had been. The engine was noisy and stuff like that. So
it wasn't that then.
No. Well, long story short, we went through it all. It needed pads, so EBC sorted some pads out, didn't they? Which we fitted. So that was the brake sorted. Wheels were all damaged. A couple of them were smashed, but still had air in the tyres. God knows how.
Yeah.
And tyres were worn and through and stuff. So I think we had the wheels from the M4 that we put the comp wheels on. So they were refurbed with new tyres, but the size that's correct for an M2.
Because they're the same wheels, but the tyre size is different to an M4.
Yeah. So that sorted out all the wheels and tyres. And then, so we just had basically this voltage engine fault. So we put a new battery on it. That got rid of a load of faults, which was great. So the eccentric shaft, we then put Otis on it and went through, not Otis, Ister. Oh my God, Otis is for Volkswagen. So we put Ister on it.
It's your VW mine.
So yeah, exactly. So we put Ister on it, went through, and it all went through. It's fine. Thought great. And then we were like, and it just didn't sound nice. Sounded tappy from the top, like the eccentric shaft.
Yeah.
So I said, right, okay, let's just drop the oil. I dropped the oil out. Oil looked a bit black. I was like, okay. Took the oil filter out, and I sent you a picture of it. The oil filter was absolutely blocked. Like, these are renowned for it sometimes anyway, but it was just completely blocked. So we cleaned all the housing out, we cleaned all the sump out, washed it all through, and then put fresh oil in it, and we put a flush in it as well, just a normal Forte flush, whatever it was. Put that in it, and then ran it up, and we ran it for about 20 minutes, dropped the oil out again, and then it was still noisy. Thought, okay, so I put another flush in it, fresh oil again, and ran it again, and literally, I think I held the revs at like 2,000 RPM for about 5 minutes, and it flushed and just cleared it out, and then the engine noise went, and it sounded mint. I was like, wow, it's actually...
Really?
And dropped the oil out, and the oil was perfect, so then we put fresh oil in and another filter. So now the engine's super clean inside, fresh filter, fresh oil, it's all good. And everything was all right.
So that was at Northampton, yeah?
Yeah. At this point, we hadn't road tested and thrashed the car or done anything because obviously we had I was sceptical about how good the engine was. So then I said to Connor, I said, just drive it to Leicester, let all the oil get warm, stuff like that. Anyway, he rang me the next day because none of it, we'd all driven it, but just round the block.
Yeah.
So there's no boost. I was like,
no. Oh no.
We'd obviously done everything. But the actuator was undone.
Okay.
The nut. So I was like, okay. So obviously there's space there. So the penny washer's just thinking around. Basically, it's not holding any boost. So then we're like, okay, why is that? Someone's obviously undone that for a reason. Yeah. Whatever the reason, and there's no faults in it for the turbo or the actuator. So I'm like, somebody's hidden that. So we went to flash the car to standard for software, and it won't. Same like the M4. So it's either got boot mod or MHD in it, but obviously we don't know that. We know it's tuned. Yeah. Or we do now. Yeah. So we checked on the set button, which means if it shows, like if it moves the RPM, it means it's got a map switch. You know, it's MHD or boot mod. So it did what it meant to do. So we knew it's definitely tuned. So right, okay. So we put history on, tried to completely recode the whole vehicle, but it wouldn't do the engine ECU. It wouldn't register it properly, and it wouldn't allow us to do it. So okay, fair enough. But I'd have to take the ECU out, flash it back to stock. I thought we'll just try an actuator on it.
Yeah.
Because when we had history on it, we went through and it failed the actuator test.
Yeah.
So when it failed the actuator test, we got an actuator, put it on, fixed it, and now it's got a boost. So that's now fixed, the boost issue.
My God.
So yeah, luckily now it's okay. Because
So
I was thinking I'm going to have to take the turbo off, this, that and the other. And so there's a few dramas, but because I didn't want to drive the car quickly until it had been ran and oil up to temp and stuff, we had no idea the turbo wasn't working. And although we looked around the car, I wasn't looking for a turbo issue, so I didn't scrutinise the turbo completely. There's no leaks on it.
No.
But when you look at the actuator, you can see the nuts come off the end.
Yeah.
Well, it's just been unscrewed and the arms hanging off it. So
Oh my God, something so silly.
So yeah, so obviously there's more to this car again. That's why it's put in the auction. So the actuator was faulty and someone's undone it and done something with it, so it's got no boost.
So the car's tuned, yeah?
It is.
Are we able to, it's a shame with the cars here now, you ain't got your dial. It'd be good to know what power, so you don't know what sort of tune it's got.
I mean, it logs all right on the road.
Yeah?
So we've logged it up the road and the car's absolutely fine, yeah. So I would have said it's about 400 horsepower, maybe 410, something like that.
Yeah, cool. So we've done the wheels, we've done a new set of Michelin tyres. Mechanically, it's all good. You've serviced it. So from your point of view, you're happy, we're happy. The only issue we've got now is bodywork because, you know, it's been whacked in the back.
Yes. It's quite bad there, isn't it?
It is bad there.
So I'm sure Daz will be able to fix that though.
So the perfect man for the job. This is like Blue Peter. We've actually got one of them here. It's Daz from Dark Side. Here he is. Your mic's on. Your mic's attached to my phone. So yeah, we're all good. Yeah, we're all good. Let's make sure that's definitely working. So Daz, good to see you, man.
Good.
Obviously, Daz has been on the channel before. He's got a body shop which is local to here.
Just stone throw away
Literally down the road.
So it just made, obviously the car was coming to you anyway, and then it made sense getting it to VRS Leicester, and you headed over today to do a bit of filming. So the M2, obviously when we bought it, we knew it had damage, yeah? So it's come as no surprise. You've had a good look over the car. What does it need? Is it a little bit of work or a lot of work, Daz?
It needs a quarter panel. I think that's too far gone, the way it's pushed it, kinked it here.
Because there's almost like a ripple in the wheel. Oh, there as well.
Yeah, it's just too far. Trying to pull that, get the shape, make it full of filler, tailgate, and repair rear bumper. It's an easy one for a change.
Is it really? So that's good. So it's tailgate, rear quarter, and paint the rear bumper. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
So
2-minute job, Daz.
Yeah.
That's too.
Take it now. You know what I mean?
That is easy, isn't it? You're in the wrong game wheel, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know about that. Still, yeah.
Cool. All right. So I noticed like little things like there's a little parking dent here somewhere. I noticed it there.
The edge of a door.
And you've got a dent man just to get that out.
Get a dent guy on that. Yeah.
And then even like an overall, which you
could probably do with a good say polish and refiner. Get his eye to do that.
Can you do that? Yeah.
Yeah. Go over it.
Quality.
Bit dirty, but we can.
It's dirty in a minute.
Car, isn't it?
Yeah.
It will be. It's good seeing it dirty the way it's standing now. And even if it still had the old wheels on it, obviously we've got shots of that when it first arrived.
Before you got here, we were going to wash it, and I said, don't wash it because there won't be a difference between you on camera now and when Daz has done it. Because you're on the camera, you won't appreciate it. So we were like, just
perfect. I'm so glad you've done that. Yeah. It's all about having that before and after looking as drastic as possible. Cool. All right. So you're taking it from here, Daz. You're going to go get the bodywork done.
Yeah.
You're going to get some shots of it as well. And
I'll document the whole lot.
Wicked.
We've MOT'd it as well.
Ah, what a result.
So.
Brilliant. So the car's now fault-free, just needs a paint done and a good clean-up. And then we'll conclude with the total bill as well, because that's going to be an interesting one. How much does it cost to fix the M2?
£6,000.
£6,000. I was going to say double that. It's only £6,000 we'll sort. Sorted. So we'll cut to
Had something in warning, didn't
the section of the video where the car is all complete. So we're now at VRS in Northampton. The last bit of filming was at VRS in Leicester.
Leicester, yeah.
The car has since gone from there to your body shop.
Yep.
You've done a load of body work, which we're going to talk about shortly. But before we talk about that, there's been a problem.
Yes.
We had a problem.
We had a little problem. It's not, I wouldn't say big problem.
It's not a big problem, but it's a little bit irritating.
Yeah.
So the idea was for us on a sort of personal side, we wanted to get this car ready for CCD event 25.
Yes.
And which we done.
Yeah, brought to the show.
It looked amazing on display.
good,
It's
yeah.
getting loads of compliments, loads of positive attention. You drove it home
My wife.
from the show.
my wife, yeah, to the show. Well, straight from our place to the show, fine. And then we came back. I took this to work the next day, drivetrain error, limp mode. So, yes.
So kind of almost back to square one, which is why the car had this issue in the first place. So that's why we're now back at VRS. Will's in the background somewhere.
Hiding.
And we've got Carly as well. So we've got Carly OBD scanner, which I think I've got in my pocket. Here we go, look, on it. There it is. So we're going to plug into with Carly shortly. By the way, if you buy yourself a Carly, use my code CCD15 to get 15% off. I'll link them below. Big shout out to them for sponsoring this video. But before we talk about Carly and get Will on camera, let's go through what Daz has done to the bodywork, because it was pretty bad at the back, wasn't it, Daz?
Yeah, so basically we put a new quarter on,
Yep.
which was really cheap from BMW, wasn't it?
How much was that in the end? It was
2,500, I think it
it was
was.
about $2.5 grand for the rear
Yeah,
quarter. We couldn't
rear
find the
quarter,
used one. We couldn't, like I say, you couldn't find anything on eBay. So BMW only.
Yeah, second-hand tailgate, repaired the rear bumper, and then we did everything, didn't we? And then the front end looked just a little bit
Yeah,
tired.
because you called me and said, yeah, the front end
Yeah.
needs a bit of a
Bit of
tidy up, which we
everything,
was
yeah.
kind of aware of, but
Front bumper
naturally,
obviously was in for, but then we've done the bonnet and blended both wings as well.
nice.
Bring it up.
Amazing. It looks
Yeah.
unreal. And obviously this car, the spec of this car, it's got sunroof, it's got Harman Kardon. Pretty sure it's got a reverse camera as well. It's a really big spec car, which is why we bought it.
Yeah, sunroof
In the first
as
place.
well, yeah.
Yeah, you never see, like not commonly, you never see an M2 with sunroof. So it's obviously black, it's lowered as well. We were just having a chat as well off camera about maybe getting a splitter kit for it, which I kind of like the idea of, but then you was like, what's your opinion on splitter kit or no splitter kit?
I think no splitter kit personally.
I think you're right. It just sits nice,
It just
doesn't
sits
it?
nice as it is. I think it's just going to be too much going on. You got a little bit of roof, boot spoiler,
The wing mirrors.
wing mirror caps. I think as it is.
Yeah, but with just a spoiler, the wing mirror
Yeah,
caps,
yeah.
it just looks right. With obviously the wheels, the tyres, everything. It's just nice. It's just right. So I don't know, but then I do love a splitter kit. Daz is sweating, by the way.
Yeah,
because
literally, it's like 35 degrees in here.
Me and Daz just cleaned the M2. He done nothing.
Says the one.
He done
I
literally done
cleaned it
nothing. And he's sweating. Look at
Glad
me.
you
I'm
ain't got
fine.
a camera because my kids would be like, hang on, he does wash cars then.
Yeah, you've done a good job. It looks
Yeah,
good.
kind of.
But obviously, for the car, like getting it well presented was priority. So obviously, for you coming down here today, it's a bit of a palaver. But this is like the grand finale, showing everyone the way it looks, and it looks absolutely stunning.
It does look good, yeah.
And you do like, we're in Milton Keynes, you're in Leicester. I know we've got a good relationship, but I genuinely do send my cars to Leicester because you do such a bloody good job.
Thank you very much.
So you are a perfectionist, you're a petrol head, you love the cars, and you went to a track day yesterday,
last night,
which is
yeah.
a common thing for you, isn't it?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, so you as the, you do a good job. You do a good job, and you've shown it again here. In fact, you've done the touring, which
Yeah,
is on the ramp in the
touring,
background, which we'll probably blur out because we don't want to show too much. Got a video coming on that soon. But yeah, you give it your all, and as a result of it, this old derelict M2 is now looking
like back to-
looking brand new again.
For someone to win again, yeah.
Wicked. So yeah, thanks to Daz. I'll link Daz's stuff in the description below. We'll now get Will on camera, talk about this drivetrain issue that keeps popping up, and also get this Carly OBD scanner plugged in and see, hope that we don't find any more problems
faults
with
with
it.
it.
By the way, you were the dark duo used to. That sounds great. I'm going to have to say that again.
That's my driver.
I'm actually going to have to do that again. I can't say the dark duo. Dodgy duo.
Yeah. Why not? Doesn't matter.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Why? Make sure you put that in.
No,
You've got to put that in. That's wicked.
The Brown Brothers.
Dips.
Yes.
The M2's only got one key.
Yeah.
Have you got your van here?
I haven't got my van because I've come in the 235 to drop him off.
Yeah.
But what we can do is I can pop over to yours. I can definitely sort the key out for this. It's not a problem.
Excellent. So we're going to get a spare key for the winner of the car. You're going to have
Yeah.
a pair of keys, nice and fresh. Sorted. And you're going to come back to that at a later
Yeah.
date, but we'll make sure that's done before we give the car away.
Yeah, definitely.
Sick. Big shout out to Dips. I'll link your stuff below as well.
Perfect.
Sound. So, Will, we've got the beloved Carly. Dum dum dum. But before we get into Carly, let's talk about this bloody drivetrain issue. So, drivetrain, like this is obviously the issue that we had from the outset when we bought this car.
and it's come back again.
Drivetrain light's just engine management light basically, or to do with the drivetrain, anything to do with the drivetrain. So it could be for anything.
Yeah.
So even if it comes back on, it could be another sensor or this or that. So
it's not directly pointed at one particular part of the engine.
No, it's just
a
like
broad.
It's
literally an EML, yeah.
Yeah. So it obviously car went for paint, which is fine, and then we drove it from here to Leicester. It's all good, but then it went to the show, didn't it, as well? And when we had it here, obviously I showed you the oil filter, and it had a knackered battery. So we replaced the battery and the eccentric shaft fault, because it runs off a motor, it draws a lot of current. So normally if you've got a bad battery or something like that, that can cause a problem and give you an eccentric shaft fault or the motor fault. And when it's not actually a problem, just because it can't do its basic setting because it's not enough power in the battery. So once we put a new battery on, that fault went away, it's fine. But the engine was a bit tappy because obviously oil filter and stuff. So we changed the oil a few times in the car, changed the filter, did all that. That's in the previous part of the video. We also found that the actuator was hanging off.
Okay.
We replaced the actuator for the turbo, that's why there was no boost. All the little things. I think we already explained that in the previous part. So
yeah,
we now got the car back here for you to collect. Came back down, and it also had an aircon fault. So we looked at the aircon, found that the clutch pulley inside, when you turn the aircon on, there's just bits falling out the bottom of the clutch pulley. That's the old pump there.
Okay.
So we found a genuine low mileage second-hand pump, of course, on eBay. Ordered that. Great guys, came within 24 hours pretty much. 28. We ordered it Thursday night after I spoke to you at like 10 p.m. and it came Monday 11 a.m. So fitted that, regassed, all good. Aircon works mint now, so that's all fixed. And drivetrain light, when we got it, what it did was when it got to Leicester, Connor deleted the fault out, which was again the eccentric shaft fault. He then drove it to here, light didn't come on, we've been driving it in and out, and I haven't done anything, so we can plug Carly in. So if we can then see if it's still got a fault or it's not there.
So basically where we're at with this now is if we plug Carly in and it's clear, then that's it. The car's ready to get given away. If we plug it in and there's a fault, there will be a follow-up video on fixing the fault on the M2, all right? Yep. That's where we're at. So
I also think that what can happen whilst it's in a body shop, the battery can drain.
Yeah.
So, and it's just natural because doors are open, boots open, the car's awake continually, it never goes to sleep. So what can happen there is that the battery can drain down enough. I think, personally, it was that again.
Yeah.
But I don't know that, so that's why I've left it all. I got Connor to delete it, drove it down here, so that's 50 miles. I don't know how far Dad's went to the show.
Probably it might have done maybe another 100 miles in the time Dad's had it.
So we've also driven it in and out, driven it round, obviously driven it with
fresh
aircon.
fuel in it as well.
Yeah, also we're going to change the oil again on it now, which I wanted to do before I gave it you back, just give it the best possible chance of having proper fresh oil. I think we've done it like 3-4 times. Yeah. Just keep flushing it out.
Okay.
So with fresh oil, so we're going to do that again now.
Yeah.
Just to make sure whoever wins it's got, absolutely mint oil. And the engine loads, as soon as we changed the oil twice and did the filter, it was fine. I think it'd been sat,
It's been sat a long time, we know that. And the idea...
It's not done any miles, because it came on a truck and everything, it's not done any miles, so it's not been ran. But now it's got fresh oil and done some miles, we'll change the oil again and see where it's at.
Obviously the idea was to save the car. We're there, we've saved it. It's now a lovely thing. Every bodywork's good.
Mate, the
wheels and tyres
are
stunning.
Sick, everything. Well, they're all refurb wheels, brand new. I mean,
it's a proper car, isn't it? It is a proper car.
I think we put new pads in it, I think, as well.
I can't even remember.
I'm sure we put new pads in it.
I don't know.
But it's on the earlier
It'll be in the video. This has been going on for a while now.
So what we're going to do now, off camera, Charlie will change the oil again and check everything. But we'll go and sit in the car now.
Yeah.
In 45-degree heat and plug the Carly in.
Check out Carly. Here we go. Carly, 58 faults found. Show faults.
Ignition left on for a long time. Coolant changeover valve, breaker wiring or short circuit. Deactivation of startability again, battery related. Terminal 30B active. What else we got? Interior light electronics. It says incorrect version installed, but I can't believe that. So REM, behaviour, flashing function. So for clear central electronics.
And just for the benefit of the video as well, this car's done 57,000 miles. We can, with Carly as well, you can do a mileage check on the hardware of the car.
Yep.
So we're doing diagnostics at the minute. You can do coding, diagnostics, and vehicle checks as well.
What we'll do, I'll have a quick look at each of them and then we'll just clear the whole car down.
Yeah, okay.
So let's click an engine, see what it says. See if we've got a fault back. So what we got? Intake electrical, short circuit to positive. Intake air temp sensor, signal change too fast. Power management, battery, stability, upper threshold. And we've got intake group error. And then I think if we just do a full fault clear and just see what comes back.
Show results, and voila, we have a lot less faults, yeah?
So everything is fine. So we've got an infotainment fault.
Yeah.
We've got a central gateway fault and a central electrics fault. So let's start with infotainment because it's red. So that's saying DAB band aerial line disconnection. So the DAB aerial is disconnected.
I wonder if Daz has disconnected it when he's done the rear quarter.
Potentially. I think that's actually because the DAB aerial possibly goes through the amp, which we know.
Okay,
you've got
yeah,
another one
we've
coming.
ordered an amp. That's the point.
It does go through that part. So I think that's why it's disconnected, because there's no sound.
So that's an amp-related issue.
Yeah,
So we know about that.
Central gateway.
Central gateway.
And that says central fault memory, no control unit fault, electrical systems, 0. Yes, I mean that will probably clear if you just clear that out again. So come out of that.
So you're happy there's nothing wrong with this car. So if we get clear issues now.
I mean they're just random. I mean
We'll
if
clear
anybody
them.
buys a Carly, puts it in their car, they'll get loads of faults normally.
Yeah.
You must get it when someone buys a car
We get it all the time.
and they're like,
we
oh,
get
it's got 80 faults in it and there's something wrong with it. Not every car, obviously, but
No. But cars pick up little faults from whether it be low voltage, generally low from low voltage, and it just sparks little faults in the car.
Correct.
With Carly, you can clear them faults,
Yep.
recheck, and then it will
Just see
scan
what
for what
comes
the
back.
existing faults
Exactly
genuinely
that.
are. So we're doing that now. What I will do, just for the benefit of the video, before we upload this video, I'm going to drive this car for a bit, and I'm going to do
Re-Carly it.
another Carly check just to confirm that everything's all right.
Well.
And it actually says there, remind me in 3 days. So I'm going to get a reminder in 3 days just to do the check again. But right now we have 0 faults in the M2.
So they've all gone now.
Which means we've got a lovely M2. There is no faults in this car anymore, and it is ready to give away, and there will be no more follow-up videos because we'll
Hopefully not.
won't have to come back here ever again
No.
with this car anyway. So
Oh.
job done.
No, I don't mean that.
I will link Carly in the description below. Use that code CCD15 to get 15% off. And it's just a handy tool to have. I'm going to be carrying one with me wherever I go, as I mentioned earlier, because I just think it's small, it's handy.
How much is it?
It's not, I don't actually know. They're not a lot of money. I'll put the price on screen now for the benefit
Ping.
of everyone watching. But it's money well spent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. It's handy. Sorted. I then drove the car back to Bincar, and we'll talk about that shortly. But in the meantime, Dips came down to make us a new key.
So we've got Dips from P1 Auto Keys here. What are you doing, Dips? What are you doing?
Right, so today, as you guys know, this car's being given away. So today we have come to do a spare key for this BMW M2. So what we're going to do is take the FEM platform out, read all the data, add the new key in, write everything back, and then we're good to go. This car's ready to go to the new owner when they win it. Right guys, we've got the FEM platform out. What we'll do is we'll get this on the bench, get it opened up, and then we'll read the data. Right, we're all done. 2 working keys. I'll just show you yours starting up as well. There we go, all done. Right, so when we opened the FEM platform, we had noticed that someone had worked on it previously. When I checked the FEM, normally that means that someone's added extra keys to it. I did check, and there was only 2 keys in the system, so it looks like someone's probably deleted any added keys previously as well, so that's a bonus.
Shortly after the key was made, I started the car again, and the drivetrain light came back on, which meant we had to get the car back to VRS. And the M2 has had another problem, Will.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
So I took the car back.
Yeah, we had the fault, which was originally when it came in to do with the van-off system or the eccentric shaft, and we cleared it out. We went through the eccentric shaft test and it passed it fine. All the van-offs worked fine. So then it went to the paint shop. Dad's had it, painted it all. On the way to your show, drivetrain light came on.
Yeah.
So went back. We didn't know because sometimes the because everything's electronic on the engine, sometimes the motor or it has a battery issue. So when the car came in, the battery was dead because it had been in the place for so long for sale. So we put it down to that, because we didn't want to go and spend loads of money on it if it didn't need that. So then obviously Dad's had it in the paint shop. So again, we thought, oh, paint shop, panels off, doors open, battery's gone flat. So we put it down to that. Came all the way from Leicester to here, no light on. Done another oil change, it's fine. You drove it back, which is...
So that day, let's touch on that. I drove it back from here to car, which is half an hour drive, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Strangely, the best thing about this car, and you're not going to believe this, is the turbo whistle. Listen. Just about hear it. Sounds so good.
I was so pleased about driving.
We obviously we don't want to be doing stuff it doesn't need. So you had it back a couple of weeks, light pings on. Yeah, moving it around or doing whatever you're doing it, I don't know. So sent me the fault with a Carly, checked up on it, Vanos system, slightly different fault to before, but still in the same sort of link. So in my mind I was like, because the oil filter was in such a bad state in the oil, and we'd obviously ran it and flushed it and everything. In hindsight, well, from now on, if I ever get one the same, I will do this fix that we've just done with this. So I said to you, so I think I know what it is, because I've been thinking about it a lot. I rang you back a couple of days later. So get me the car, and so we pulled the Vanos solenoids out the front of the head, and they're basically just clogged up from crap and from the oil system. So I think if we ever have one where the oil filter from now looks any type of in bad shape, we'll pull those out and clean them at the same time. We do it with the Golfs. Normally, I mean, people probably do it a lot anyway on their cars. I don't know what other garages do, but it's not something you'd normally do.
Okay.
In my opinion, you shouldn't have to do that. But basically, the solenoid is like a long tube, and it's got 3 sections of gorse on there. And one of the sections of gorse was partially blocked. So what was happening is it was taking a while, and so when the cams swing and move like this, it's done by oil pressure through the solenoid, and it allows it in and out, etc. And because that was blocked, what was happening is after a while, it was obviously it wasn't going to where it should be, depending on how it was driven or what was happening. Then it's pinging the light on. So that new fault then pointed me straight to what I thought, but it's that. And then obviously took them out, cleaned them all, and then they're like brand new now. And I sent you 2 pictures. I was like, dude, there's these, and then that's it, green. Yeah. So and we've done a test on the Vanos, and it all works fine and goes to where it should be. So hopefully that's it. Yeah.
So that original drivetrain light, that issue that caused us all this headaches and debating with the auction that we bought it off, all of that drama was all related back to the
lack of oil changes basically, or something like, or not lack of oil changes, just not changing the oil. And I don't know, I mean,
the solenoids were just caked up.
The last one just needed doing, and then the solenoids were caked up. So I'm guessing that maybe I should have seen it sooner, but then we were just, when we took it apart and it passed all the tests, I was like, well, I don't know. So but that's something for us for the future, especially on this engine, if we see it all filter like that. And you see, I've had 2 of them. I've got an N55 in now with a turbo off on a 335i state. I had 2 other M2s in, and we've actually pulled them out, and they're fine. So it's not, for me, it's not like, oh, they're all like that.
Yeah.
So since then, because I doubted, I was like, oh, maybe I should be checking this more often. But I've checked these, so 3 other cars, and 2 are higher mileage, 1 was lower mileage, and all of them not due an oil service, but not just had one, and they were all fine. So I just put it down to the fact that this particular one had done that, and that was it. So
I think, like you always say, you try to not do less, but you could change so much on a car. You could endlessly change things.
Yeah, I mean, everybody,
and it cost a fortune, wouldn't it?
You need that experience with that car to gain that knowledge at that certain mileage, to know that, okay, I'll check that from now on. I've checked 3 other cars and they're not the same, so then I'm like, okay, I just need to know that if we ever get this potential fault, straight to that, clean them out. Even if they're not dirty, just clean it. Well, not bad, just clean them out anyway. So
Sound okay. So we've just plugged in with Carly again.
Yep.
And it is all clear now.
All clear.
All clear. And we're going to do the final journey of this car.
That fault shouldn't come back now.
It won't. I feel confident. I can feel.
Yeah, no, from what I found to what we cleaned, and it all worked afterwards. So That
Cool.
should be fine now. So
This car is actually getting given away on Planet Dreams this Sunday. It needs a clean, and that is it. It is completely ready. It's fully done. We're happy with it now. It's a really nice thing. Obviously, I've mentioned spec a lot in this video. It's black. We've had the wheels done, the tyres. It's just a nice thing. It's a really, really nice thing. So if you're not in it for your chance to win the car yet, you can get one entry for free. Dream catchers, you already automatically entered. And I think additional entries are, do you know what they are, Amar? 9p an entry, is it? 5p? I don't. 7. There you go, 7p an entry for an additional entry, all right? So there is a tax-free cash alternative as well. I think it's 15 grand. And so either way, it's a nice win, isn't it? So I'll link Planet Dreams below. Link VRS in the description below. Who else have we dealt with in this video? Oh, Dip's done a key. He's
Dip's done the key. Daz painted it. We used the Carly.
Yeah. Of course, Carly. Use that code CCD15 to get 15%
Lifesaver.
off. Yeah. Sorted, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And after filming this video, I drove the car back to Binker and it drove spot on. This time with no drivetrain light. We've since had the car cleaned. It's now looking absolutely stunning and ready to get given away this Sunday. The only one other thing that we haven't spoke about is the cost to repair the car. Now, I am currently seated as I say this, but to do everything to the car, and this includes the wheels, the tyres, the bodywork, the multiple oil changes, and various other repairs that we spoke about throughout this video, was in the region of £8,000, which when you add that to the original cost of buying the car, which was just over £20,000, makes it quite an expensive M2.